Today, the participants are going to get a chance to meet each other for the first time. We don't want them wasting any time trying to figure out who's a participant.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
We want them to work more as a team and focus on their mission.
So I'm Scarlett,
Daniel.
Daniel, nice to meet you.
You too. What do you do?
So right now I work in behavioral health. I'm a behavioral health analyst for the government. I work with sailors all day, and I want them to be invested in what I have to say. So I'm doing 60 days in because I want that street cred. This gives me the ability to say that I'm just as tough as they are. I can handle the stuff that's messy and uncomfortable too. What about you?
I work in treatment. I'm an advocate. So I'm in recovery myself since November 1st of 2016.
People in active addiction. I want to find out what is being done for those individuals in this jail. And maybe somebody in there needs my help. That's why I want to do 60 days in.
Hey guys.
Hey.
How are you?
How you doing, man?
Good. Corey.
Daniel.
Nice to meet you, man.
You too.
Scarlett.
Nice to meet you, Scarlett.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a super fan. I've seen every season, every episode. I wanted to do it for the experience because I've never been to jail. And then it'd be interesting to see how I handle myself in there with a criminal. Because no one's going to tell me I can't hang out with a certain type of person. And where are you guys from?
So I'm from Florida.
Okay.
Cincinnati.
I'm Missouri here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when you think of Utah, you think of ski slopes and mountains and Mormons. So
And Mormons.
yeah, so you don't really think of like, you know, GDs and Bloods and Crips and stuff like that. So
It really threw me through a loop. I was like, where?
yeah, Utah.
I'm Nina.
I'm Corey.
Nina.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Corey.
Corey.
Nice to meet you, Nina.
Nice to meet you.
Daniel.
Daniel, sorry.
I love the cross handshake. That
Yeah,
was
that was
great.
cute. I'm gonna sit by you.
Yes, please. Thank you.
I just listened to Mormon Tabernacle Choir music in the car.
Did you?
It was delightful.
So what is your mission
I don't
for this
know.
program? You don't know? You don't know your mission?
I don't. Do you guys know yours?
I mean, I know my mission
Tell me yours.
to scout out drugs and hopefully help the correctional facility be better than it is now.
I like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just like morale.
I mean,
It could be. You got a great vibe, girl.
usually people who come on the show who have morale don't last too long.
Well, I would want to be in jail with me.
Right.
So
yeah.
maybe.
I mean, it's not like
We're gonna make this a party.
I mean, it's not a party. I mean, it's.
Now it is.
Have you guys ever seen the show?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have,
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be a party.
Welcome.
What's up?
Fabian, nice to meet you. How you doing?
Oh, Daniel.
Nice to meet you, Fabian.
I'm Nina.
Fabian, nice to meet
I'm
you.
Scarlett. Nice to
Fabian,
meet you.
Oh, here we go.
We're getting comfy today.
Yes, we are.
So your name is Fabian.
Fabian.
Where are you from?
I'm from Orlando, Florida.
So why'd they ask you to be on this? Because of your gold chain? They were like, oh, he looks kind of
Nah, that's in
gangster.
my past. I've been in prison before. Did 5 years, and
5 years?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
it was, but it
So
could have
this
been.
is nothing.
Nothing, yes.
Could've
This is
been
a
longer.
breeze.
Well, hold on, season
Well,
7.
honestly, man, you know, 60 days is a breeze, but once you go in there,
Yeah.
time goes by so slow.
Oh, it does. I wanted you to say fast.
I haven't done any time as an adult, but I did about probably a total of like 3 years as a juvenile.
As a juvenile,
Yeah.
Right. So what do you do for work?
Career criminal. Just kidding.
Yeah, what are you going in for, like tax fraud or
Yeah.
money laundering?
Jaywalking.
So I'm the bondsman.
Oh, okay.
And I'm exceptional at it. I haven't really seen much 60 days in at all because when you deal with criminals day in and day out for work, it reminds me of the real tasks at hand that are stressing me out. Just like I bet doctors don't watch doctor shows.
are you scared of going?
Am I scared of going? No, I'm not scared of anything. I'm like the toughest person I know.
You look tough, but you look like
Yeah,
oh,
you look like you're prissy, like
Yo.
Barbie.
How can I not no disrespect, but you don't look like you go to jail. We're going into this world. Have you ever been arrested?
Are you mansplaining me?
I'm a what?
Are you mansplaining me?
I don't even know what that means, bro.
I believe you.
All right, well, we're going into this world, to the county jail, right? Have you ever been to a county jail? And like an
I've
inmate.
worked quite a bit in county jails, yes.
Have you been an inmate? Inmates is totally different. It's a totally different style. Inmates don't care about what the police say. It's our house. If you have another person come at you and trying to get at you or fight you or disrespect you, in county jail is we want to talk it out. We're going in the bathroom. We're gonna talk it out. I'm gonna poke you up, or you gonna leave my cell.
I don't want to get poked up for talking something out down.
Oh, well, that's how it
Oh,
is.
God.
I mean, what's the scariest thing that could happen? Somebody could want to fight. I like to fight, so don't threaten me with a good time.
What did you do for prep though to prepare for this?
Yeah.
Went tanning.
right? I took the lashes off
Oh, I didn't.
because I couldn't let the lashes fall off.
Like, I will be picking them off of the shower floor and like sticking them back in. I would feel so much better if I knew that there was gonna be a hairdryer there. I'm worried about that.
Do you think there will be a hairdryer in jail?
Well, no.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Right, the conversation's getting good.
Hi. How are
How you doing,
you?
Peyton? How you doing?
Nice to meet you,
Daniel.
AB. Daniel, nice to meet you, AB.
Where are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles.
Okay.
So actually my brother has been incarcerated for 16 years. He was wrongfully convicted when he was 15 years old. And so I went on this journey of going to law school and trying to help get him out and things like that. So I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to kind of be able to relate on that level a little bit more.
I really like Avi. I feel like with her story with her brother and her going to law school and stuff like that, I do think she can be a great impact to this.
Hello.
All right, how you doing? All right?
Nice to meet you.
How you doing? I'm Quell, all right? How you doing?
I'm
All
Nina.
right. How you doing,
It's
Nina?
nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you too. I'm a former correction officer, Rikers Island. So
Okay.
What do you do now?
me, I'm a police officer now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people tell me take the belt and badge off and things like that. So I'm taking the belt and badge off. You know, I'm showing you that I'm just like you. So I got a purpose here.
But is there any gangs in Utah though?
Yes.
Mormon gangs.
Man, you got Crips, Bloods.
I would think neo-Nazis more than anything. I feel like it'd be predominantly white jail.
I would have thought that too.
I'm not surprised y'all made it. You guys all met first and went in with that team type mentality.
Scarlett was not a team player because it was the Scarlett show.
Shut your mouth. Hey, you watch your mouth. I want to watch it. I didn't tell you. I swear to God.
Stay out of the conversation, thank you.
You, I hope you die, you fat, ugly bitch. I'm gonna get out of here and my life's fabulous.
You know what?
You're so fucking everywhere, I got it.
Scarlett was so disliked by everybody that I spent more time convincing people to not fight her than she'll ever know.
Let me ask you guys about the pods. Do you feel safe with that?
There was not violent women. There was definitely a lot of substance abuse, a lot of history, but I did not see anybody who was going to be violent.
Someone, I would call them violent.
Yeah, we're willing to be.
Willing to be, yeah.
You're the one doing all the talking, bitch.
Yeah, because I actually got something to say.
Well, I mean, how much space does she need?
Okay, honey, honey.
What you gonna do if this old lady swing on you?
I'm gonna end up beating her ass.
There are people threatening to fight Scarlett.
I think there was a lot of women that were talking a game, but at no point was people actually being aggressive towards others.
There were people who definitely wanted to fight people and were ready.
I talked quite a few women off the ledge of getting violent, and
I don't know, I didn't.
there were a couple of incidents where we had to kind of talk to people, or I would try to get into the other person's ear and be like, it's not worth it, let it go.
The team up between Nina and AB was a little surprising for me. They kind of piggybacked with each other and supported each other. More so because I didn't see that relationship growing that way inside.
Went to the pod, Sundance 1. Some safety stuff you probably could pick up on. The rec yard had door handles on the inside. I felt like that was a safety issue. Cause I'm like, if inmates wanted to get at somebody, they could just take off their shirts, tie their shirts, and hold the door while they stab somebody up out in the rec yard. Me being black, I'm around a bunch of white people. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm trying to be on point.
Yeah.
These people here, you could tell they not used to my kind.
Yes.
Coming through here. You could tell, it's obvious,
If it makes you feel any better, people stare at me too. A woman with all these tattoos.
I wanted to throw my water bottle at Scarlett's face when she said that.
It's not the same thing. Don't think it's the same. It's not the same. It's really not.
That's one of the most disrespectful things you could ever say. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna always be black. You chose those tattoos. You can have them removed. And you put yourself in places where you have to stand out because you want to. What it showed is that you ignorant as hell. And I question what your motives were in participating in this program.
Have you not heard anything that's been talked about in the past 4 or 5 years? Your Beauty and the Beast tattoos are not comparable to being black in a predominantly white state and correctional facility.
Sean Buffton is the undersheriff of the Utah County Sheriff's Office. We spent 18 years together in SWAT. I think I'm a better shot, but, you know, no, he's a good shot. How long's it been now? Since the first Hell Week. What was that, 1998? It was 1998.
Yep, 1998.
I think I was a detective at the time, and the Utah County Sheriff's Office opened up this Metro SWAT team, and I applied. And to be a member of that team, you had to go through what's called Hell Week. And Sean was one of the team leaders. We teased the younger guys now that, you know, of course the Hell Week I went through was the hardest one.
Hell Week number one.
They ever did.
The hardest one.
We always tease them about that. And it may be true, but the reality is every year we do Hell Week, it's tough.
Yeah, it is.
I was the SWAT team commander for just a little over 20 years. I loved going and getting drugs off the street and going after the bad guys.
I remember during Hell Week, we were told, you guys hike up over the dam, come over the top, and assault the hothouse. Remember the old wooden hothouse that used to be there?
And it was muddy.
It was muddy. We better not see one of you guys or you will pay the price for it.
Yeah, we said
So
that.
we are crawling on our bellies through the mud, down that damn hill to get to the hothouse without you guys seeing us.
You guys low crawled for like 700 yards. Yeah.
When we put our very first Hell Week together, he went through the school, and he always tells the story that the first school was the toughest. It was very tough.
I got to tell you, taping up that old hothouse and going in there in the gas, and
so thick.
We're watching you guys pump the gas in, and I think you're putting in every old can that you just wanted to get rid of into that house.
We had riot gas from the 1960s that we were using on you guys.
Well, and then we all line up, and we go in, and I don't remember who was in there. It could have been you. I don't remember who was in there. That part of it is a fog because I couldn't see in there. Go in there with our mask on. We had to see, experience that our mask worked, but then feel, I mean, you're getting burned everywhere that's wet on you, sweaty, you feel it burning you. And then, of course, peel the mask
Take the mask off,
talk, do some push-ups.
Give me how many push-ups you can do,
And then come out and then spend the next
2 hours.
2 hours trying to recover from that gas. But the good part was everything in your sinuses was now drained. You were clear.
I'm glad we don't have to do that anymore.
I know, me
We'll let the young bucks take care of that.
I got on the team a couple years later. They made me a team leader. Sean and I were both commanders of that team. Through the years, we have had a couple of operators who've tried to hold their breath in the hothouse, do push-ups while holding their breath, because what happens is they make it about 10 feet out of the house.
And pass out.
Boom, they're out. They're out cold.
Yep.
So it doesn't really pay. Just the thing you learn about the gas is it sucks to breathe it, but it's not gonna kill you.
Suck it up,
You can
Buttercup.
live in it. It feels like you're breathing fire, but you can live in it. The good thing about it is the many ops that we've been on, where we've had to actually gas an environment and go in, you always get some of that, right? You always. It seems like you can never get your mask on fast enough, or something happens, you always get a taste of it. So it's good to know.
How many ops do you think that you and I have been on together in the last 25 years?
I wouldn't even guess.
500?
I don't know. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. That was probably the best part of my career. And I hung on to that as long as I could. If you remember, even when I was a chief of police in another agency, I stayed on that.
I think you were the only chief in this country that was on an actual SWAT team.
I stayed as long as I could.
We wouldn't let you quit.
I loved it.
We wouldn't let you quit.
It was fun.
My name is Aaron Foote. People call me Foot. I've been here going on 5 months, almost 5 months. And I'm a pod worker.
I thought doing jail time was hard. You guys don't do all day.
So that pod workers, we're all about the same age. We're in our 40s. There's 4 total. So you have Adam, which is my bunkie. I call him Sloth. He just seems depressed to me, but I actually like him. He's a good kid. And there's Kevin. We call him KP. I don't like his personality, I guess. He's lazy, and to me, he bothers me. And then Shannon, of course, AKA Shy Boy. I like Shannon because he's funny.
When I get out, I'm gonna go with the orange-green.
Are you?
every day.
So we have to make sure that new inmates that come in get their clothes. Are you free balling today?
No,
That's
I'm
awesome,
leaving
bro. I
tomorrow.
dig that. I dig it. We have to serve them breakfast, lunch, dinner, keep the section cleaned, pretty much do the cop's job that they don't want to do.
They will actually fight over this position. It's no joke. I've seen sprawls over it.
You have some responsibility.
I could care less.
I don't want to say anything negative about my coworkers, but sometimes, you know, there's an odd man out, and that's Kevin. I was just commenting on such a hard worker you are. We have a system. It's going smooth, and then you got to have that one dude rowing upriver, and it's like, God.
He's the fakest guy I've ever met. I'll just be honest with you. This is the stuff I say to his face too. You're lazy. Yeah. People can be bullies and they think other people are gonna do their job for them. So I take advantage of it.
Walk around and put their beard in.
And ponytails, put ponytail in the front of that. It's pretty cool.
I've been to prison. Most of my charges have been for drugs and violence. 13 years in prison, 5 in county jails. That's half my life incarcerated.
Did you get those in prison?
A couple of them, yeah.
Did it mean anything? Sure.
Oh, yeah. The flames is because I caught on fire trying to put out a meth lab fire.
You're super lucky.
Or super dumb, one of the two. The CEO's trying to fire me.
He's about to get fired.
Yeah.
He has a horrible personality.
They were gonna fire him because he's lazy.
No, they're gonna fire me because of my personality.
This is an interesting group of people. It's been interesting with this pod worker. Apparently he's been struggling with these other deputies, and we had to talk with him. I talked with him again and understand. I even pulled a direct quote just for him. I had to explain to him that they can be fired for anything.
He doesn't need a reason to fire me.
Typically they do, but no, a cop can do whatever they want to.
Exactly. But then I can grieve.
One thing is that one thing you learn in here is you just kind of have to just do what he says and bite your mouth. It's the hardest thing for me to do because I'm a vocal person when it comes to stand up for myself, 100%. So with the cop though, it's like you already lost your here, so you have to listen to what they say and just do it. So, but he's okay though.
He keeps telling me it's a personality issue. He doesn't see a correlation between personality and work performance. I was nice and told him I'll give him another shot, but he's had, I mean, I literally came guns blazing, lists of write-ups for just things he's done and chances he's been given. And so we're talking, I gave him a chance, but if he does anything, he's fired, just how it has to be.
He will be watching.
Who runs the pod?
Me and Aaron basically run the pod.
So do you rely on Kevin to keep the pod in order?
No, we rely on him to stay in his cell, so the pod's in order. Like me and him almost got into it, and I had to like control myself because I promised my wife I wouldn't fight anymore, or she would leave me. But fighting to me is nothing. It doesn't scare me. I'm good at it. I might seem nice to you, but you catch me on the other side of that, I promise you don't want to deal with me.
Watch your step. Coming through this way, up that sidewalk there.
Here at the Utah County Jail, we have what's called Jail Industries. It's basically our work diversion program.
You guys ready to work hard?
There's inmates that actually leave during the day and go out and work in businesses around our community. There's multiple things that we have them do, which would include yard work around our facility. We also have a farm out there. We grow fruit and vegetables. We have a dog training program. We also grow flowers in our greenhouses, and those flowers are used for the government facilities around the county.
Yeah, it looks good.
I love these programs. They allow our inmates to feel that they have a purpose. They're not just doing time, they're actually contributing to their community.
Just so you guys are aware, on the counter there's some paperwork. Has your name on it. Okay, look over the paperwork. Your locks, combinations are all right there. Start putting your stuff in your locker. Okay, I'll meet you out there here in just a minute. So when I talked to my mom,
She's like, I just want you sober with a place to stay. And when I was in there, I was like, making her proud. Now I have a job. That's what she's always wanted, you know? Every time I've been to jail, I've been able to go to JI. I'll make myself a home. I really like it because being in the lifestyle that I've been in, being able to come to jail and go to a program like that is special for me because I'll be able to transition outside of here better. Get back into the workforce, get back into just regular life easier. Yeah. Yeah, you just get a locker room, you just get assigned a certain bunk.
There'll be commissary and things like that, so, you know, you put that in there.
It's the best. Can't get that at the blocks. It's the most freedom you get in jail. It almost feels like you're not in jail. Somebody had a birthday. They trust you 100%. Not to leave, not to run, not to bring anything back in. The very back page is the tax information. Just fill out your info at the top and sign at the bottom. You get to make a little bit of money. They open up a savings for you and put money away for you automatically. So when you get out, you have something. It's awesome. It's really everything you'd want to be able to do outside of here.
This is basically the major leagues of the jail. If you've made it here, you're elite. You know, you can't have certain charges, you can't have certain past, you have to be able to go to a job every day. Basically, this is about your success and how helping you get back into the community and not have the issues that you had maybe before you went, before you came to jail.
As far as jail goes, it doesn't get any better than this. So that's our great library over there. Then in here, this is where you can come in on the weekends. This is also where we do our program, like if you have classes like the RISE program and stuff that would be held in here. But then you can come in and watch any of those movies and pick them and watch them from Friday at noon until Sunday night. All these are basically the same. They'll have a washer and dryer, microwave, and then the gym's over here. This is all donated stuff too, like all the guards pretty much donated this stuff, so that's pretty cool that they gave up their own personal stuff so that we could have a gym where we could come in and work out, which is nice, so. It's as closest to feeling normal and free as you can get in jail. Because we have our own clothes, we go to work, we come back where we sleep, we can go to the gym, we can play foosball or hang out with the guys on the weekend, we play cards and stuff. I think that this is probably the best program that I've seen in a jail, I've heard of in a jail.
This is really nice, There's always extra food out here. Because you're working hard, they take care of you, The kitchen does a good job by hooking us up with whatever we need. There's always fruit. Look, there's food everywhere. And yeah, it sucks being this kind of rotation, this revolving door of, being lost in the system or feel like you're kind of cornered. But it's good to know that there's a program like this. So yeah, it's super important not to screw this one up.